Andres Rios will lead things off in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Rios grounded into a 6-4-3 double play his first time up as Remington, the pitcher, delivers a ball up high and away. Jesse Remington has gone 3 innings so far, has allowed 4 hits and 3 runs as the 1-0 is low and in for a ball, 2-0. Rios been really good with the glove this year after rejoining the Florence Yalls as the 2-0 is fouled off to the left side and the count's 2-1.
It just hasn't had much going with the stick. He continues to put together good at-bats. Puts the ball in play. He's walked more than he has struck out this season. Not an easy out, but he just hasn't found his way getting a bunch of hits yet.
2 balls, 1 strike. Remington in the wind, kicks and fires. Inside ball 3, 3-1. But if you put the ball in play enough, as long as you get at least decent contact, eventually they'll start to find holes. As the 3-1 pitch hit on the ground to the left side, foul, and it's 3-2.
Law of averages bound to even out at some point, right?
Exactly. A lot of time when a guy's not seeing the ball well, you're going to see a lot of strikeouts. Not the case with Rios. The 3-2 up high and away, ball 4. And for the second consecutive inning, a leadoff walk for Florence. The 3rd inning in the ballgame that the leadoff man has reached for the Yalls. That's walk number 4 for Jesse Remington, and now a mound visit ensuing.
Looks like Conor Reed, the pitching coach, out there.
Just add another Conor to the amount of Conors in this ballpark.
The righty warming up in the Schaumburg bullpen.
I don't know how you see that. That's a lot of orange. Oh, there we go. Took a second for me.
Also a righty in the Florence bullpen as well, so each side getting somebody loose. Conor Reed out now, probably to give that reliever a little bit more time in case they need to go to him in this 4th inning.
To go along with the 4 walks, also a hit batter early on in the ballgame, so 5 free passes issued by Jesse Remington.
It's Isaiah Rivera, the right-hander in the Schaumburg bullpen. And the birthday boy, Alex Wagner, getting loose in the Florence bullpen.
And now Connor Crane at the plate. First pitch to Crane. Outside, just barely, ball 1. 1-0. Crane walked in the 2nd inning. That was the first walk issued for Jesse Remington. He had 2 in the 3rd and now 1 here in the 4th. As the 1-0 pitch to Crane, hit on a line down the left field line, just foul by a couple inches. And the count's even 1-1.
Third baseman Alec Craig playing umpire there. Stuck his hand out, signaled that was foul once it went by him. I mean, he had the best look at it of anybody.
The count 1-1. Crane ready in the right-handed batter's box. Open stance for Crane. The 1-1 pitch hit in the air, foul to the right side and into the parking lot, and the count's 1-2. I mentioned the open stance for Connor Crane, a partly open stance. I should say slightly open. I guess that would be the better way of putting it, but Crane swinging the bat well as of late. In that 9 spot, almost cemented there now as the 1-2 pitch hit very hard to deep center field. Milazzo on the run. It's going to get over his head. Rounding second on his way to 3rd. Milazzo had some trouble with it, and now coming in to score Andres Rios, and it's a tie ball game. Connor Crane, an RBI double. It's 4-4, and Crane probably couldn't have hit the ball any harder than that as it just kept going and eventually got to the wall out there and took a nice bounce in favor of Florence. It's 4-4, and the Yalls come all the way back after trailing 4-0 to start this ball game.
I mean, you can't hit a baseball any better than that. A line shot just directly over the head of the center fielder, Milazzo. He had no chance. He started in. Not really sure what he was thinking. Didn't get a good read on the ball at all. And the ball was well over his head into center field. Now, Crane is really, really, really hitting the ball well right now. Squaring it up big time.
And I think a big part of that is Conor Crane, when he led the Florence Freedom as the first pitch to DeNicola swung on and missed, high fastball, 0-1. He was in the 9 spot when he led the Florence Freedom in home runs back in 2019.
The bottom of the order gets a bad rep sometimes.
All about how you
stereotypically for, the lesser hitters, but if you feel comfortable in a spot, you feel comfortable.
As the 0-1, DeNicola shows bunt. He gets a good bunt down to the right side. The second baseman Gums, barehanded throw to first. Not in time, or the first baseman Becker was off the bag.
He dropped the baseball.
Oh, he dropped the baseball. I didn't see the ball hit the ground, but
he dropped the ball.
Either way, a bunt single for Harrison DeNicola, and runners are on the corner. Still nobody out.
That's a tough play there for Gums. He came to barehand it. He did a nice job. It was bunted rather hard. Sometimes lefties will do that, try to put it out towards the second baseman with them playing all the way back. Nice play from Gums. His underhand flick to first base was in time, but first baseman Becker just couldn't hold on to the baseball, and that chases Remington from the ball game.
Jamie Bennett comes out, takes the ball from Jesse Remington, who is done. 2 runners still on. Those would be credited to Remington. New pitcher coming in. We'll tell you about him when we come back on the Florence Y'alls Baseball Network on Frontier League TV, powered by Vimeo. Runners on the corners, new pitcher into the ball game for the Schaumburg Boomers. 1 run in here in the bottom of the 4th inning for Florence. It's 4-4 in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Runners at first and third. Isaiah Rivera, first pitch delivering. It's a safety squeeze attempt as Taylor Bryant gets it down, but it goes foul. And the count's 0-1.
2 runners on base would still be the responsibility of Remington. He's done after 3+ innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 3 walks, and just 1 strikeout, with the potential for having 6 runs charged to his name.
The count 0-1. Again, DeNicola at first, Crane at third. Crane had the RBI double to tie this ball game. Bryant shows bunt, pulls back. It's a ball, 1-1. Taylor Bryant, 1 for 1. A single, and then a walk, and scored a run in the 3rd. Rivera ready. The right-hander kicks in, fires. Bryant gets the bunt down. It's a good one to the right side. Run will score. Throw to first. In time, and it's 5-4 Florence. Perfectly executed from Taylor Bryant.
Now safety squeeze action. Florence will do that a lot. Get the bunt down with the runner on third base. You get the runner from first to get to second. DeNicola now in scoring position. Sacrifice Bryant for just the first out, but the run scores most importantly for Florence.
So Crane scores. Going to second, DeNicola. 1 away. Runner still in scoring position. And now Chad Sedio takes a strike on the outside half. It's 0-1. 5-4, Florence has the lead.
That run charged to Remington.
Rivera, a 3.38 ERA on the year as the 0-1 to Sedio inside, and Sedio doesn't even try to get out of the way. No fear from Chad Sedio.
He didn't flinch at all. Help boost the on-base percentage a little bit. It's already been plunked once in this game.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at second, 2 runs in for Florence. Bottom half of the 4th, 5-4 Y'alls lead. The pitch, a swing and a miss. The count's 1-2. Took a little bit of something off of that, did Isaiah Rivera. As the 1-2 fouled back, and it's still 1-2. Chad Sedio, 20 doubles on the year. That leads the Frontier League. with 39 RBIs, 323 average. Rivera takes a look at the runner on second, set at the chest, now takes another look, now delivers the 1-2. Sedio, a swing and a miss, strike 3 for out. Number 2. First strikeout for Rivera, second strikeout in the ball game for either team. 2 away, and now Trevor Crayport coming to the dish.
Well, Rivera's a tough guy to hit. Opponents hit just 206 against him. So strikes out Sedio there. Really, for Rivera, he throws pretty well out of this bullpen. They have some good relievers.
And now Trevor Crayport takes up high for a ball, 1-0. Looks like he's throwing very hard as well. Crayport, 0 for 1, did walk and score in the third. As the 1-0 pitch swung on and missed in a high heater, it's 1-1. One ball and one strike on Trevor. To Nicola at second. Go ahead.
I was going to say, this whole staff as a whole throws pretty well. 3.46 team ERA for Schaumburg this season.
The 1-1 on its way. Crayport takes a called strike. Dotting the outside corner was Rivera, and it's 1-2. Ball had no movement, just perfectly placed. Here's the 1-2 offering. Inside, hits Crayport on a breaking ball. And Crayport, I think that stung a little bit as he throws the bat halfway down the third base line. Might have got him right in between the shoulders. And now 2 men on, 2 away. And Axel Johnson coming up.
Yeah, he wasn't very pleased getting hit by a pitch there.
It was an off-speed pitch. Must have hit him just in the wrong spot.
Got hit. Just got a hug from Drew Martinez, the first base coach. That'll help cheer you up.
A hug makes the pain go away. Maybe.
Well, you would think, but I don't know. That might be a fallacy.
The first pitch to Axel Johnson, low and in for a ball, 1-0.
Well, Alex Wagner has had a ton of time to warm up in the bullpen for Florence. You have to wonder if the Y'alls go to him with the lead now for the 5th.
Here's the 1-0. Johnson takes inside, ball 2, 2-0. And Grimm would not get the win if that is the case, if the score stayed. Grimm did not go 5 innings if that ends up being the situation. I'm going to guess it is just because Alex Wagner continues to work.
He seems to be warming up with a sense of urgency.
The count 2-0, the pitch to Johnson, hit in the air, deep right field. This ball is blasted. Yes, sir. Goodbye. See you later. Axel Johnson, a 3-run homer, and it's 8-4 Florence in the lead. Johnson's first home run, and it's got to be a while. Probably about a month for Axel Johnson, and the Y'alls are up big. 8-4 Johnson and Crayport. A high five at the end of that. And that ball was a no-doubter off the bat. Johnson had a skip and a step as he rounded the bases. Florence up 4. What a blast, Anthony.
Yeah, he had been due for a little while. Axel Johnson, you mentioned it, had been in a little bit of a slump in terms of the power department. It took him a little while to finally break through again, but he did in a big way.
As Jordan Brower fouls it off. July 15th. So not quite a month, but about 3 weeks for Axel Johnson. That was against Evansville here in a 13-10 Florence win. But oh man, that ball was crushed. As the 0-1 pitch is outside, it's 1-1 on Jordan Brower.
So that officially closes the book on Remington. He's charged with this 6 runs, 2 of the runs charged to Isaiah Rivera.
As the 1-1 pitch is a strike, 1-2.
So 3+, 6 hits, 6 runs, 3 walks, and a strikeout for Remington.
And now Brower fouls it off to the left side. 1-2.
Just a little flick there for Brower. He does that Every day he has 1 round in batting practice. He basically just stands there, defensive swing, just slap at it and hit the other way. And that's exactly what he did there.
Brower's a very versatile hitter. Hit it either any part of the ballpark as the 1-2, reaches for it, hits it weakly to the second baseman Gums. Gums has it, he'll flip to first for out number 3. But Florence scores 4, an RBI double from Conor Crane, and then a 3-run jack from Axel Johnson. It's 8-4 Florence. Anthony Mazzini will have the play-by-play when we come back for the 5th on the Florence Y'all's Baseball Network, part of Frontier League TV, powered by Vimeo.